What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another DanMachi Memoria Freese video. My name is DFree, and in this video, we're going to go ahead and talk about the casino. I have not played it yet. I haven't experienced it yet. I haven't played poker or whatever those other game modes thingies are at the top. But I do want to talk about all the exchangeable items, and we'll come back with the poker video. I'm also still working on my top healers list. I wanted to wait for some of these new units to come out as well, so they can possibly be made into it, and I'm happy about that because the Hestia that we see right there, recommended one left, she's probably going to be a part of my list when it comes to the assist characters. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you're new for more content, and let me know in the comment section down below how you guys enjoy the new casino game mode. If you're looking for where you find it, basically it's here and you come all the way down to casino, and then okay, so as we see right there, we have rankings daily that are update. I guess whatever, but we do have the medal shop. So basically you will need medals in order to, and you can exchange them for volleys. That's pretty interesting. So you get medals by using volleys. Okay, cool. Let me just go ahead and do that. I picked up 40 medals, boys. 40. Yeah. We just picked up a whole lot, too. 10,000. So it looks like daily you can get it 10 times, each one 10 times. So that's pretty cool as well. Anyways, let's come down here to the item exchange, and we're going to talk about the new stuff. So we have Hestia, along with all of her bonds. There's 5 bonds capable here. You see it costs a lot of the casino medals. Look at that last bond at the bottom. That is a lot of medals. So there's Hestia. We're going to go over the Hestia in a minute, unless it lets me see her here. It does not. We'll have to go over to the album or whatever. And then the same goes for Ice. There's a new Glitter Princess Ice. Oh my goodness. Too many Ice. And then there's another Hestia down here as well. And she has different values as far as how expensive she is, apparently. And then again down below with another Ice as well. So what I can talk about here is the new equipment. So there's new equipments and new items, basically presents. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Happy Golden Knife. You can get 3 of them. So that's pretty awesome for your characters that can equip knife items. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this item is. It says a golden knife that brings in good fortune, increases volleys earned when equipped. So what they're doing, and this is something I thought that this game desperately needed. Now, basically what they're doing is they have a luck mechanic in the game now. Basically, what these items do is they increase your drop rate chances of particular items on stages. And I thought that this game needed something like that because it's a very grindy game, and I think that with grindy games, you need to have stuff that increase your drop rates. And I thought that maybe they could have added it to a character and stuff like that, but I think equipment is probably the best way to do it. You know, it's probably an easier way from devs' perspective to allow for things like that to happen, because what will ultimately happen, because there's more of these too, they could have better stages they add as well that have better drop rates than the ones we have for volleys and other stuff, which we're going to talk about. But what will ultimately happen is it'll start, hopefully, anyways, this is just conjecture, hopefully start stacking, you know, where you have multiples. I kind of feel like it probably won't. If anybody knows or has confirmation on that, or has exchanged and has confirmation, let me know in the comment section if they do stack. Like if you have multiple of them, you know, you'd be pretty good off, right? So ultimately, a golden knife that brings in good fortune increases volleys earned. And right here, a knife that brings in good fortune slightly increases volleys earned. So you can pick up 3 more of these here. So I don't know why they would have 3 exchangeable, basically, if it didn't stack. That's my thought process, because all that really having more would allow you to do is just change, you know, the equipment. And they don't really have stats on them anyway, so they're only really good for that. That's all they're really good for. So, I mean, unless you just don't want to cycle equipment, I would just build a separate team that literally is for this type of thing. So, I don't know why you get more than one if it didn't stack. Anyways, literally, they don't do anything. This one actually has durability on it, and this one doesn't, so that's cool, I guess. And then Happy Gold Male? I don't know. Oh, Male. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, golden armor that brings in good fortune increases Exilia earned. So here we go with the Exilia item. So we need one for Falna. Is there not one for Falna? It doesn't seem that there is, but maybe down below. But increasing your Exilia books is pretty awesome too, because when you start getting characters and you start getting bonds for them and you start limit breaking them, they require a lot of Exilia books. So this actually helps out tremendously. And the same thing here, same item. Again, I'm like, there's no reason to offer me 6 of these when they literally don't help my characters outside of the stage it would be on, other if it didn't stack. So hopefully it does. But also, I guess the rate of it too should come down to how much of an increase it actually is, or if it's guaranteed, if it's RNG centric or things of that nature. Because there were times where you would get a crazy amount of volleys, but then otherwise not get very much as well on the exact same stage, because it's all RNG based and things of that nature. And that applies to Falna, that, you know, applies to Exilia, all of those things. because I believe there are different opponents that you might take on during the stage that, you know, impact that as well. So we have new presents you can give. So I kind of want to actually back out of here really quick and go over the characters, and I also want to see if these new presents actually show up on the characters themselves if we go to the character list, as far as like, okay, yeah, so I'm sure that it would show up here, but more or less what I wanted to know is if they would be, oof, Chloe! If they would be any sort of equipment that these characters would, you know, have an affinity for, because, you know, you can give them any, not equipment, but present. You can give them any present you want, but they don't necessarily have the little heart icon or love that type of equipment present all the time. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over to the album and check out the new ice, and there's actually 2 of them. Oof. Like, there's literally 2. Like, I saw there was 2. Oh, my goodness. This is too much. Waifu! Waifu! And then there's this one here. So this one's a physical attack type. This one's also a physical attack type. Do they literally have the same stats? Is it just literally just a recolor? Okay, cool, whatever. So maxed out. She's got that double S in strength and agility, which is all she really needs. I actually kind of like her better in this one than the yellow one. I think the yellow one's too bright. Well, I see a lot of strength boost, so that's good. Ultra physical attack with temporary strength boost with the jackpot on all enemies, so that's really, really good. AoE specials are preferred. Otherwise, we have Lucky Strike, single target, mid physical. We also have a AoE at the bottom, Lucky Chain, hits every enemy, high physical attack with a strength boost. So when they do stuff like that with the combat skills, why would I use Lucky Strike? Only reason I can think of is it costs less MP. That's the only reason. But, I mean, the other one is just objectively better otherwise. Okay. Anyways, good luck. Ooh, what's this? Self, 15%. Okay, so there's no reason because she can now regen MP. Okay, so there's no reason. 15% MP heal for herself and ailment resistance plus 60% for 4 turns. I like that skill. It's a nice support skill for herself. Like I like that type of stuff more so on the other characters. But is she basically Sparkle Princess? Like she's like legitimately basically Sparkle Princess, isn't she? Because doesn't Sparkle Princess have that exact same? Okay, OCD is gonna go insane. I have to check. She double S in both too. I mean, like she's like, okay, this one has a stun chance. High physical attack single, so she's better at the single. Has a stun chance on the other one, so her Eternal Lurafaga is better. Has a flat out ailment cure, but does not have the percentage increase for several turns. So I guess that the other one's probably better at this one. But otherwise, I mean, they're just basically the same unit. I mean, there are slight differences, but they are functioning the same way. So, anyways, that's good as like a free unit basically for exchange. Dexterity, agility, endurance, strength, and ailment resistance. So she's kind of a jack of all trades as far as those skills are concerned. Do you do anything different? You do not. It's literally a recolor. Okay. I mean, I don't mind it. I just think that's different, but okay. I don't know if you needed 2 units for that. I guess they kind of wanted to give an option to change, but didn't. Okay, cool. Anyways, we're going to go over to the Hestia because we needed more Hestias. Like, seriously, look at all these dang Hestias. All right, Hestia in the yellow outfit. Oh, my gosh, lolly big boobs. All right. Titties. Double S in dexterity. Huh. So they're not... Okay, so I got to a point where I was kind of getting tired of all the assist characters that come out literally being focused on endurance. That's kind of what was happening, is they were all literally focused on endurance. That was their best stat. And it's not a bad thing when they have good abilities, right? And Hestia, she's got A's across the board when she's maxed out, and she has the double S in dexterity, so she's going to be helping characters crit a lot. So that's awesome. Oh, okay, well. Rip a mid, because she's literally a mid. Does she have the same heal rate as a mid too? Okay. I do not mind that at all, though. Like, I like a mid, but I'd rather have one that's basically fully maxed out. She has better stats. That's cool. 20%, so 2% less. Ooh, big deal. Okay, cool. I like it. I like Hestia a lot. I like the premise of that character. I like the healing assists, and I like the double S and dexterity. 14% naturally. Okay, that's pretty cool. So also, if we go back over to the casino, in the item exchange, and then we go over to where we were, there were a few other things here. Like I said, there's a cake here. Unit CP greatly increases, so that's pretty awesome. You can only get one of them, so I'm I'm guessing this is a very, very, very significant increase, considering you can only get 1 per day. And then, of course, the crepes are down here, too, and those were really good, too, for stamina. And then crystal drops. Full amount of stamina will be added to your present stamina. A beautiful gem-like shine drop. Full amount of stamina will be added to your So, is it saying that my full amount is 108 and it'll give me literally 108 more stamina? That's a really good item if you're higher rank. Otherwise, I mean, it's kind of like, but it's a good item if you're higher rank. That's pretty awesome. Okay, well, I like it. Casino seems pretty awesome. And this is cool for me because it's another mini-game mode that they have potential to update and add more units and other things too. So alongside the release of this, we did have the banners go live with Shakti, I believe is her name, and Ganesha. And I'm going to go over those characters really, really quickly, and then we're going to do one summon on those on the paid banner just to guarantee, because I want to save and see what else pops up soon, but I kind of have a feeling that nothing else really is going to pop up right now because we got that other thing over there, and I always go to character list. I feel like this is a good name as opposed to album, but okay. So I think Ganesha is an assist, and I'm pretty sure that Shakti should be at like towards the bottom. There she is. All right, so this is actually her first in-game summonable unit as opposed to the free-to-play one, and she's a balanced type. You guys know how I feel most of the time, although I have come to the realization that they're pretty good. Oh, she has double S's too, and strength and magic. Okay, all right. Let's see. Casino Lady. I like that. Ultra physical attack with a 30% chance to stun on all enemies with her special. Perfect. Allies get a guard rate increase and physical resistance rate increase. Huh. That's not bad. That's actually really cool. That's a really good ability for longevity. I like that. There's also a Hestia assist, I believe, that's really similar to that too. So you can kind of stack those very well, and your characters would be pretty tanky for some turns. Kind of reminds me of the Osfi. She does something similar. It's not exactly the same, but kind of similar. Mid-physical attack with a strength and critical rate debuff on all enemies. Oh, crit chance debuff is nice. Crit chance debuff is nice. Okay. Okay. All right. I like that. High physical attack with a temporary strength boost. And then the other abilities down here, ailment resist, physical resistance, and magical resistance. She's really good. I like it. She's really good. Okay. Especially because she has a double S in strength. And, I mean, the magic stat is just kind of there. But, yeah, otherwise I like it a lot. Because everything she does is strength. But I do like how all of her attacks are every enemy and also the all allies one as opposed to just herself. Because she could have very easily given that just to herself at the top. And all enemies, like I said, I love when they have that as opposed to just one target. It's just objectively better to hit everybody, in my opinion, in a lot of scenarios. But there are good units that can excel single target-wise, like the new Ice. She's really, really good. Basically the best single target in the game because all she does is single target anyway. But let's go ahead and check out Ganesha, though. And Ganesha, 4-star. Look at this, man. Oh, he's another endurance focus. Okay. The good news about the endurance ones is that they have basically they're basically the equivalent to like a balanced character. They have good stats, like A's across the board everywhere else. So I like that. That's pretty good. Taunt resist. Okay, where's that at before your maximum broken? 75%. And foes lose their endurance. Okay. Okay. I think he's passable. I'm not sure as to where taunt would come into play. I don't think there's too many units that can taunt you. Because what taunt is it forces you to target that enemy. So you can't, so like, for example, Welf. If you were in PvP up against Welf, he has the Will-O-Wisp ability. No, not Will-O-Wisp, excuse me. Veach, or however you pronounce that. He could taunt the opponents, and ultimately what that does is it says, hey, I'm your only target out here. Which is cool, but I guess you just resist the taunt? Like, that's not a very common thing, so to me it's just not very important, to be honest. So I like Welf, though, because he's like, especially against magical type opponents, he's like, yo, I'm going to taunt you, and then I'm going to reflect your magical attack against you. So anyways, let's go ahead and do our summon and see what we can do. So we also do have the Reveria one. Like, I really want to actually kind of finish this Reveria. I need a couple more bonds for her. She's really good. I just couldn't summon very much on her first banner. Hopefully we get Shakti. Also, I don't think that the gacha rates are up anymore like they were in the anniversary. We're basically out of the anniversary now. This is kind of like the tail end of the anniversary, if you will, but it's basically done. I'm just going to go ahead and skip it because we're already 15 minutes in. Oh, we got double Ganesha. Oh, he was the second unit, too. I literally said I don't want Ganesha, and we get him. Okay, thanks. Are they up, though? Are the gacha rate up? Do not see it here. Oh, yeah, there's also the little scratcher thing. Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, it says on this banner it is, because that's a pickup gacha. But, yeah, I don't think that they're doing that anymore. Are they time limited? And I don't think they are. Let me see that really quick, too. No, they're not. Okay. All right, cool, guys. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you're new, of course, for more content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about everything that we covered today. There's also, as you see, a new rampage. There's a lot more stuff. I'm not really going to cover it too much, but there's a new rampage. There's these events here. You can get a free Sparkle Princess Ice Bond, apparently, which is pretty awesome. Also can get the Hero Fauna and another, what is that, equipment item over there, too, or a special item or whatever. That's pretty cool, too, especially for the people that need this. I do not, so that's actually really good for me because that's Saros and Dolb Exchange. We also have this event that allows you to pick up these bonds. So I'm not sure as to why they're basically premiumly featuring a gold bond. There was some talk that maybe the next war game will be gold 3-star characters only, which would be pretty wild. Hopefully not, but okay. Anyways, stay tuned for that. Have an awesome day. I'll catch you all in the next one.